this is a rather troublesome thing I've got to address. This was in Adam Eagle's dressing room. If you can read it, it says, ISIS hunt.
What's going on, the Nova Squad? My name is Nova. Welcome back to the channel. It is a new day, a new week, a new me. So, I really did miss you guys, though, for real. I mean, I know in the last video, I didn't really do any much editing or things like that because I was actually in the midst of watching my kids and whatnot because I was trying to edit and trying to, you know, pump out these videos, etc., etc. But I'm still trying to figure out a good schedule for me because I am trying to, like, you know, trying to get like a better flow and getting more sleep and then doing this, etc., etc. But yeah, we are back with another Norm video. So this one's gonna be called Norm Macdonald Provokes People for His Own Entertainment. I'm pretty sure that, you know, he is going to insult a lot of people, you know, how the Norm fashion and everything. Anyways, without further ado, here we go.
Spanking.
Yes, even spanking.
With children.
You know, I strongly believe that if you don't spank your children, that is a lack of love, because like children has to learn how to, like, you know, be obedient, have discipline, because like if they don't learn in the house, they will learn out of the world, and that's like worse in my opinion.
That we're not. There's certain people that go, of course, not abuse, but a proper spanking. I'm against that.
Oh,
too.
you're against spanking?
Yes.
You know, with politics, it's like, yeah, I don't like to get into it that much anymore.
Yeah, let's not get into this shit, man.
Okay, buddy.
Because it's getting. I can see people not laughing now.
No, I mean, but you know, laughter. But you know, I know that you've gotten into a little bit of flack around it. But you're
flack around what?
Around politics.
What do you mean?
Well, just say, you know, you've said things that people have reacted to, but you're not like a political comic.
I'm
you know?
not political. I've only said things on purpose to provoke people.
Right.
Once in a while.
You like doing that, though.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
But I've never. But I've never. Because I don't know enough, and because I don't respect political humor when it's nothing but gossip.
It goes
Did
on.
you see Django Unchained?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You remember when Leonardo DiCaprio and the boys were political humor when it's nothing but gossip?
It goes
Did
on.
you see Django Unchained?
Yeah, I did.
What is Frozen
Okay.
Scotland?
You remember when Leonardo DiCaprio and the boys were sitting around watching the slaves fight to death?
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, awful. But isn't that what boxing is?
No.
You and your rich friends, you go to Vegas, you say, bring up those poor black people from the ghetto. In the ghetto.
I don't think that's the requirement.
And a mother
They had a
crying.
song with that too?
I don't think that's the requirement.
What's not a
You
requirement?
have to be African American.
But you have to be poor.
Okay.
No.
It just so happens, I think, maybe because that's a way out for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think it's cool that rich people pay money to watch two poor people fight to the death?
Well, if they're good, they won't be poor anymore.
What?
Mayweather was one of the top paid athletes last year.
Yeah. And he lost it all on the Jaguars.
I remember
I
that.
thought we were going over my credits, and you've lured me into a discussion. You put me on the side of the argument.
I'm trying to say.
This white person oppressing young black
Well, let me
males
say this.
in boxing. I don't know how I got.
I remember when we came in. It was you. Wasn't even Will. But the talk was all about David.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
And I think in the first year, you proved to be the guy.
I did well. I will say
Name
this.
me another guy that had that many characters in the first year of Saturday Night Live, bar Eddie Murphy.
Well, I'll bet you Mike Myers did.
First year?
year?
Mike
Probably.
Myers, first year, nothing.
Nothing.
There's an ad? Oh my God.
What is your favorite project you've ever worked on?
This.
I want to talk about Del Close.
Favorite project I've ever worked on. There's tons. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
A recent one, and this is not just.
So you don't understand the word favorite.
Wow. Is this called Norm's Hot Box today?
You're right.
No, but it's fine.
You're right. I feel like the guy that threw Cool Hand Luke
Remember to
into
his
the...
pinkies up.
Into the box.
Yeah. In a few words, tell us why Second City is so much better than the Groundlings or Upright Citizens Brigade.
Is it?
That's what he thinks.
He said, tell me why it is.
Yeah.
I keep getting put into this situation. Here's your argument you must defend.
I think women are hilarious.
Paul Westerberg. I do too.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you haven't brought one up yet.
I haven't brought a woman up?
No, as a funny. I think women are really, really funny.
What does this have to do with the replacement?
He's trying to goad me into bait me into another argument.
No, because
I have to take the side that I don't want to take.
Because you're a comedy expert, and all of a sudden you're Kurt Loder. I mean, I want to hear about comedy, and I think women are funny. And I'm tired. You do think women are funny? This is a rather troublesome thing I've got to address. This was in Adam Eagle's dressing room. If you can read it, it says ISIS hunting permit. I said, what does this mean even? ISIS hunting permit. Everyone would want to kill ISIS. And then you said, no, I wouldn't want to kill ISIS. Does that mean ISIS hunting permit? Does that mean that this is supposed to be taken as some sort of redneck thing?
Yeah, it seems like it would be on like
Why would this be a
redneck.
redneck thing?
Well, it just seems typical of something you'd see on the back of a pickup
Right,
truck.
but I said after that, I said, but no, everyone would want to kill ISIS.
The thing is that somebody would use that as permission to kill Muslims, just because they couldn't differentiate between who is ISIS and
Why
who
would
is,
they not say Muslim hunting permit?
Well, because they sort of look at all Muslims as being ISIS. You know, that's the problem when people want to deport all the Muslims from America. They think that they're all part of ISIS, when in truth they're not.
His biggest fear is that ISIS or some terrorist group like that will get a hold of a dirty bomb and explode it over a major city within the United States and kill tens of millions of people.
Is this the part where he's...
Because then the blowback against innocent Muslims would be absolutely terrible. Were you surprised by Brexit?
I was surprised by Brexit. Thank you
were,
for
huh?
asking. Yes,
I wasn't
You saw it
surprised.
coming?
It took me a long time to understand what it stood for. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't remember.
To you. I'll whisper.
No,
I'm whispering.
No, all right, I'm listening. I'm trying to listen.
stop. Oh, I hate when people try to whisper in my ear.
England's not doing well financially.
Right.
Can't you get you call them your mates? They're friends.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the world, they call them mates.
Sure.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Right. Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you? Because I'm pretty sure I've watched some of these other editions of the show, and I'm pleased to see that I've broken from the rule of only having white blokes on the show, which seems to be you only have white men and Roseanne
Because it's supposed to be a comedy.
Right.
But
It's supposed to be.
it's supposed to be. It's alleged.
Okay, that was funny. All right, y'all. So that was gonna be the Norm Macdonald provoking people for their own entertainment. Now, I used to play Assassin's Creed. Is that so? The last guest I've actually seen on there, well, that we seen just now, wasn't he the actor who played in Assassin's Creed Part 1 all the way to Black Flag or whatever? Because like he looks familiar. I know that was like a random question, but I just want to know. Anyways, guys, that was it for today. If you guys really enjoyed this reaction today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think reaction next. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, my name is Nova, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace!